men's B team against the Australian under-18 men's A team. Both of these teams doing quite well for themselves. The Australian under-18's A team just lost a close game against New Zealand this morning, and the B team have been doing quite well also. They've scored a couple of goals this competition. Buzzer just went off, and I'm going to need to figure out which team is on which side because they've all got the same banthas on. It looks like the A team now pushing in. So the A team is playing on the left-hand side of the stream, and the V team is playing on the right-hand side of the stream. Big flick coming through from the A team. It looks like it's going to be an early goal there. Number 3 or 4? Did you see that?
No. Sorry, I was looking back.
I think it was number 3 there. Jack Hopkins on the Australian A squad putting in that goal, and it's a very quick start for these boys. All the players setting up again. We'll see if the B players can rally a bit better this time. Maybe they're just taken by surprise. As the A team gets the puck very quickly indeed. Flick going off to the left-hand side.
Okay.
And we see, yeah, there we go. Captain Declan Hilda flicking that one through. And they're pushing right down the wing there. Yes, indeed. There we go. Okay, so this is the A team now, looking for a switch, but they've been pulled up. And it's going to go against them. Referee Pete pulling it up for chopping against the Australian A team here. And all the players on the bottom as the B team flicks it straight to the wall. Looks like it hit his teammate's leg there and didn't go quite as far as he expected. The A team pushing really hard down that wall now. Pushing. Looks like they've been stored just under the B team's bench, but they've taken it wide. They're looking for a switch now. All the way to the other side of the pool. And it's coming back. Yep, the A team is switching it back again. Or the flick doesn't quite go through. It gets hit back. But it looks like the winger still manages to get it. Up that side wing now. And the buzzer's going off again. And it's chopping, being called against the A team. It might have been that wing taking the puck back off the B team player that knocked down that pass. Everyone's setting up now as the B team takes the puck. Oh, it looks like it was just playing around with it a bit too much. And the centre forward there takes possession, pushing it straight through. Looks like it's come back onto the wall now, just underneath the B team's bench. We're trying to see what's happening. Pardon me, everyone. And we've got a free puck against the A team again. What a dirty lot they are. Not sure what the call was. Multiple B team members subbing in now. We'll see what they can do with this puck. Hopefully not just hold on to it until it gets taken off them again. Looks like they're going in there. Looks like they've just taken it straight to the wall. And the A team appears to have broken it out. Yeah, they're going for another switch here. But the B team really trailing along, not letting them get that outside flick they want to the winger. So while they do make it all the way to the wall, they've actually lost ground. Now, of course, racking up players, using their strength to push it all the way back down towards the B team's goal. Pushing. It looks like B team's broken back up though. Or it might just be another switch. It's very hard to tell when it's all the way over the other side of that court. bit of a fight for possession in the middle of the pool here. And that's going to be the first foul of the game against the B team. That was a chopping foul. So now the A team is going to see what they get to do when they get a free run at the puck. And they've got everyone here racked up. Decided last minute who's going to take the puck. And here they go. Big flick right into the middle. Oh, not sure what... not sure if they had a plan with that one, or if they were just hoping to wing it and see what happened. Flick goes into the middle. This is dangerous for the B team. And it looks like they've got the numbers. This could easily be a goal. And yes, it looks like it slid under that last defender. Number 6 from the Australian A team. Connor Martin putting that goal in. And the score is now 2 to the Australian A team, 0 to the Australian development team, with 9 minutes left in the first half. Australian A team really taking their time switching this one around. It doesn't look like they're really too eager to get those aggressive attacking options on. And here comes that third strike of the game. Very quick from the B team there to get to that one. Very quick indeed. The A team just holding it on the wall. The flick comes through to that centre forward there, who takes it back onto the wall. Bit of a drive going through. And it's another foul. It's a foul against the A team there. So now the B team gets another chance to see if they can make themselves a bit of ground. Those speedy swimmers. Puck taken by number 6. Really shut down quickly there by number 13 on the A team. Number 6 on the A team not willing to put that pass through. Looks instead for the switch, and they've got a lot of open ground. Oh, and they've just been... Oh, wow. The B team covered the outside, but the A team saw the space was in the middle and just adjusted his angle, swam straight down the middle. Would have made a lot of ground on that one. 2 or 3 meters, I would imagine. A team now pushing it into the corner. I imagine they'll want to bring it back out onto the thing. The ref down, make sure he's seeing everything. And it looks like a foul. It's chopping against the A team here. B team getting another foul for them. Wonder if the ref's going to start handing out warnings anytime soon to the A team for chopping, because that's been multiple fouls in a very short space of time here. All the players here lining up. B team taking it quite close to the wall, actually. We'll see if they want to bring it out. It looks like they don't. Looks like they're very happy just pushing it up that wall, trying to gain a bit of ground here against the A team. And very close on the wall for all these players here. See, we've seen the A team switch it a couple of times. Not sure if they'll get a chance to do so here. Looks like the B team initiating a bit of a 45, but they centre forward on the A team just taking that one and finding his support behind him. Oh, that was an enormous swim there from the A team member. I'm not quite sure who it was. Very hard to see cap numbers, unfortunately. I wish I could give you some more names. Swimming it a really long way into the goals and just putting that flick into his teammate, who manages to finish it off. That goal was finished off by number 13, Isaac Bridley. So good work from Isaac there, but excellent work from his teammate providing that option for him. 6 minutes left in this first game. Oh, the refs seem ready to go. A team members taking their sweet time serving. They're off again. Yeah, B team much quicker to the puck there, taking possession. Losing a bit of ground, but really keen to maintain position. Look at the A team stripped them though. And they've found the option into the middle there, the centre forward. Centre forward goes to wing. wing, looking to go back to the centre forward, but good block by number 13, Louis Crow on the B team. A team, of course, now again has it, tries to push back into the middle. Looks like he's run into a bit of trouble, but he's just got the numbers, that team, to support him. And you can see the centre forward there tries to do a big flick in the middle, gets blocked, and it looks like they've just... Oh! Flicks misses the goal tray. D team, looks like they're trying to defend. They might be able to do it. But it looks like it just couldn't go in. And we've got a chopping foul, and it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty shot for the A team. And that flick just going wide. But obviously, in clearing it, the B team member fouled. And we're going to get to see a penalty shot here. Looks like we're going to get Declan Hilda and Sam Lowry for the A team taking this against, if I'm correct, number 5, Dylan Forno. But I might be wrong with that one. Oh no, that was number 6, Bailey Ania. The flick goes in. Oh, he's spoiled him. It might be able to defend. It looks like he's swimming it out away. The ref goes hand in the air. One ref's calling it a penalty goal. One ref's calling it no goal. It looks like they're going to have a discussion. I imagine that, unfortunately, number 6, Bailey, an excellent work by him, but he might have just fouled. Could it be a whole multitude of things? Illegal knockdown. Could have been a body block. Really great work. Very exciting stuff. But he might not be rewarded for his efforts here. And with his whole team cheering him on from the sub bench. The ref's having a good think about it now.
Straight from around.
And the A team will not be happy with that. Even if it was a foul, you don't want... Yeah, there we go. The referees have called it a goal. But great work from Bailey there. Even while fouling, he definitely made them think about it, didn't he? And yeah, very surprising to see that happen. And the goal goes to number 7. That's our captain Declan Hilda scoring that goal. And the refs nearly finished their timeout here, swimming back. Looks like the B team is going to get it first again, taking it out wide. They've got a lot of coverage there, don't the A team. 45ing it back into the middle there. The flick goes and it hits its mark. Big 45 all the way onto the side wall, very deep in the B team's side of the court. Australian A team looking to reload their players, but it looks like possession's been retaken by the Aussie B team here, and they've found themselves a fair bit of space. Looks like it's being shut down now by the A team once they realise what's going on. A lot of caps on the surface on this wall here. Both teams really need to get down and make sure they know what's going on. Ooh, big break here. Can he beat 2? Doesn't look like it, but he reloads to the back, and it looks like that one's going in. Good work. Had a lot of room attacking that very wide open goal tray there. And the first drive drew in both of the defenders, and then when it reloaded, there was no one to defend. Good goal there by the Australian A team, now leading 5-0 in the first half, with just under 3.5 minutes left to go. We'll see if any of the coaches want to call timeout. We haven't had any yet this half, and it doesn't look like they're going to. Maybe just let this one play out. The A team doesn't really look like they're struggling yet. They haven't had that really pressured aggression that we saw out of the New Zealand teams. Just content to switch it around and take their opportunities when they come. So maybe they're just not getting that tired. Driven back now towards the A team's defense, but they've got a nice little switch. and away from our cameras, unfortunately. There we are. And it looks like they're just going to double team it all the way down the wall, right underneath the B team sub bench now. They get a couple of nice subs out, fresh legs, and it's being taken all the way back across the pool. Probably by a B team member, if I'm correct. Very good stuff. Looks like a bit of a ruckus on this wall here. A team appear to have a slight advantage, especially if they can get this 45 to work. But it looks like no, the B team has got control. Unfortunately, go for a flick that gets chopped down. Good control by that halfback there. B team takes control again. A team, unfortunately, when you have to flick it out of defense, it's very hard to keep control of the puck. Big flick goes in towards the middle of the tray, driving in just enough defenders. And the second man, oh wow, kept it out for a long time, but it looks like it's going in now. Yeah, there it is. And good work by the defenders on the Australian B team. Number 6 there scoring that goal. Connor Martin, that's at least his second of the match, I believe. But yeah, just too much aggression from this Australian A squad here as they swim back towards their half. And we can see the New Zealand under 18 teams watching as they are about to start their warm-up. That'll be the next game on here, of course, the New Zealand under 18 blue team versus the New Zealand under 18 white team. And the A team getting to that strike first. That's the first strike they've won, actually. Not doing much with it. Trying to go straight through and just being dispossessed. However, they've got a good possession now on the right wing. Pushing it up there as the B team struggles to defend. B team with possession now. Oh, he's got nowhere to go. That's a lovely 2-on-1 by the A team. Looks left, looks right, and eventually has to concede the puck. A team doesn't want to go into the corner to get it, but they have to do it. Down this back wall. Oh, the B team not even putting up a fight. They obviously didn't expect that, but it's called a no goal. Gloving by that winger there. And pushed back against the A team in the last minute or so of this game. Or this half, rather. So yeah, good defense by the B team, even though it looked like they definitely needed more players down there. They managed to get the foul. And we'll see what they do. Very aggressive coming in there. The A team not willing to let the B team have time to think about what to do with their free. And that's half time here. So yeah, 2 minutes 50 seconds of half time. And we'll see you there. All right, and we're back with 30 seconds left in halftime. In this game, it's the Australian under 18 A squad versus the Australian under 18 B team, and so far the score is 6-0. The Australian under 18 A team up. They're playing black. The Australian under 18 B team on the white side. Whoop. I'm messing around with this computer, sorry. Okay, they're off for the first strike of the second half, and it looks like the A team is going to get there first, doing a swift 45 towards the far wall. Driving down into the corner here, away from the thing. Oh, it looks like one of our cameras has been kicked loose. Yeah, maybe someone warming up has done that. We'll try to get that sorted as soon as possible. It looks like we've got someone on it right now. In the meantime, it looks like there's been a goal, a very swift goal by the under 18A squad. Number 7 scoring that one. Captain Declan Hilda put that last one in. And we're just trying to get camera 3 fixed up at the moment. Okay, the swim out is gone now, and looks like the A squad's got their first again. Interesting, in the first half, the B squad was winning a lot of these swim outs, but now Team A definitely getting their first so far. A lot of numbers going into that wall, right underneath the B team bench. We'll see if they can sub it out. Doesn't look like they have time though, because a very swift switch coming across from the A team, flicking it over onto that winger. It's now stuck, it seems, against that far wall, and they're pushing it. Oh, we'll see what the teams can do, but really stuck at the moment. Slight movement towards the B team bench. But no, the B team's got it, and they seem to have a bit of room up this wall here. A team strip it off them, and they're flicking it into the middle. This could be a really good switch here. However, no extra man. That looks like that was the off half. They bring it back in the middle nicely and find another man on the outside there. And unfortunately, our camera 3 is still broken. I can switch to it now. But there we go. Oh, it's not great, is it? It looks like it's going towards the goal there. You can see Declan Hilda tapping for the puck. It doesn't look like he's going to get it. And oh, he's gone back. The B team look like they've cleared it, but it's going to be a foul. A foul against the B team. Yeah, so clearing that puck, it was a chopping foul. And Captain Declan Hilda with the puck, flicks it in towards the goal, gets it back, flicks it again. Can't really see what's happening right in front of the goal, unfortunately. That's no better. It's coming out now into the corner, flicks back. This is a bit nauseating, isn't it, when someone's trying to fix the camera and we're trying to commentate at the same time. I'm just going to get rid of that camera. So, I'm going to commentate by standing up and looking into the water. Lots of caps on the surface here, as it looks like it's being cleared out by the B team. Yeah, it looks like it's been cleared to the corner. A lot of spectators on the side of the pool, actually. The under... what looks like the under 22 teams here. Yeah, looking, watching this game, watching the under 18 teams from Australia. And still no goal, although it looks like they're bringing it around now. This could be good. It's gone right into the center. But a big swim off from that B team player, clearing it out. Clearing it off. Oh, this is nail biting. So many opportunities. The A team, big flick, and that looks like that one's gone in. An enormous flick from one of the backs there. They're calling it no goal. It was a gloving foul. So the flick went in, and then it was pushed in by one of the forwards, but it must have been pushed in with the glove because referee Pete Vanderwood is calling that a gloving foul against the A team. They've been pushed back off the goals. B team lining up. They should be very happy with the defense they've just performed. We'll see if they can keep it out longer. Looks like a real maul running towards that wall. Sort of two B team members and two A team members, but it's stuck on there now. And it's stuck back in this this corner, which is far away from the cameras, but very close to me, in the commentary booth. The referee trying desperately to get out of the way of these players while still trying to see what's going on. Really good rotation here from the B team as they try to defend that goal. And the A team looks like they're switching. And they're bringing it back in now. And that's good central position from the A team. Looks like they're going to be driving in on that team. A lot of white caps on the surface, unfortunately, for the B team. And that's going to be a goal. No, another no-goal called. Another no-goal called. I believe it was, no, gloving foul. Another gloving foul. Against the A team. They are trying and trying, but this mighty B team, coached by Jack Robertisso, has just proved too strong.
Papa Robertisso.
And the A team coach, Steve Cleary, has decided to call a timeout. He obviously wants to ask what his boys think they're doing and why they keep fouling to put it in. They should be able to put it in without fouling. How's our camera going?
Well, it's Jack who's actually been using it, and what he's done, I think, he's moved the tripod right into the corner, but you can't get the tray in. No.
Super forward. We need to move it back.
Oh, yeah.
We'll-
to the left.
Yeah, we can't see the goal tray.
You need to see the tray.
Yeah, okay, we're trying to still trying to fix this camera 3 as these timeout last 20 seconds. Both teams are gathering around, getting a couple of words of wisdom from their coach. Referee's having a bit of a laugh about how many goals they've called non-goals in this last couple of minutes. All the players in the water now, except for the ones that aren't meant to be and are on the sub benches, of course. Everyone's down. And it looks like it's pushed out just a little bit. And we can see it, an eager spectator there hanging onto the wall. Hopefully it doesn't distract our players too much. Flick's gone in from the A team member at the end of that switch, but it doesn't look like it was any good. This one, however, might end up a little bit better. There's keeping it going onto the wall there. Declan Hilda pulling it off. Oh, and a nice little maneuver into the center there. He's got support too. The forwards keep switching it around. And that camera angle still isn't great. We've got it pinned underneath the B team bench. Multiple subs coming out for them. And a big push out. Or is it a switch from the A team? Looks like it might have just been a switch all the way around. They're losing a lot of ground on those switches, so we'll see. Hopefully they can make it worth their while with the offensive pressure they get at the end. B team doing a great job here, really screening all these switches and shutting down the wall drives of the A team. Definitely doing their coach Papa Robertisso proud. A lot of good wall defense here. I imagine the A team is going to want to try to switch it out. I can see a little bit on that camera 3 there. We've got what looks like a switch from the A team there, but multiple B team members screening him all the way back to that wall. Not giving him anything they don't deserve, really, this B team. Not interested in an easy win, and a big push through the middle there. Defended by multiple defenders from the B team, and a chopping foul against the B team there in that defense. And they've pushed them back out. Back right onto their goal tray as the refs set up. And we'll see if the A team can capitalize on this to actually score. Looks like a bit of confusion, actually. It seems like the A team don't know whose foul is, and neither do the B team. Everyone thinks that it's that was a foul against the A team, when in fact It was not. And everyone, oh, they're going to call breaking. That's a bit harsh in my books. I think you should just let the players know what happened. It was obvious both teams were confused there. But it looks like they are going to call breaking against the B team. And it looks like we've just got this camera 3 fixed up again, so that's nice. We're about to tell you what's going on all over the court. And against the B team there, a little too zealous up that wall. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what Jack's done, but he's got that camera absolutely perfect.
Sorry, guys. I
You lowered it or what?
didn't realize I wasn't coming through, but here we are now. The score is 7 to black, 0 to white there. And here we are again. The B team just had a free taking it against them actually after a gloving call. And the A team looks like they've got a nice switch in the middle. He's got a load of space. He's swimming straight into that B team backline. We'll see if they can clear it. The man has the wide man on the A team there. And the reload This B team really doing a fantastic job of defending. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Just too many players in the A team. We'll see if the refs like this one. Yes, and they're going to give it. That's number 6 for the A team there. Number 6, Connor Martin, scoring that goal and bringing the score to 8, I believe. The refs called a timeout. I believe that's an error, actually. You're not meant to do that after a goal scored, but maybe they had something else to talk about. Okay, B team winning this strike. And swimming it off to the side, wall there. We've got a good little drive. No, it's not a drive, it's a switch. The A team switching it around. Oh, the A team. That was a switch by the B team. Well done, B team. Great switch. A team driving really hard down this wall now. Doing a really good job. B team, equally good job of defending. We really haven't seen nearly as many goals in the second half as we did in the first half. Good work, the A team putting it into that corner, and we'll see if they can capitalize. The reload comes through. Big flick. I think that flick went in. That was enormous. Yes, great work there. Sam Lurie. I'm not sure if he was the person who flicked it or if he tapped it in at the end there, but either way, great job. And just 30 seconds left in this second half here. And the score is 9 to the black team, Australian under 18 men's A team, and 0 to the Australian under 19 development team. And it looks like they're just going to let the clock run out. They might sound the buzzer one more time. They do. Great break there at the A team. Don't think they're going to be able to score another goal though. And the final buzzer goes. That's time. I think the B team really happy with that result. Great work from them defending. Of course, the A team winning 9 goals to 0. And we're just going to reset the stream real quickly, and we'll be back in just under 5 minutes.